Good morning, my name's Jordan Simons from TheLifeOfJord, and this is a video series where I'm going to be tackling all the different ways to make money while traveling. I'm going to kick it off with a topic I know a fair bit about, since it's how I've afforded to travel for the last 2 years. This is how to make money through YouTube. The first and the most obvious one is ad revenue. And this is, I think, what most people will think of when you say making money through YouTube. Google places adverts on YouTube and you see them on the side next to the video or before the video, and anyone that clicks these adverts, I make a portion of that click. The problem is, it's not really enough. It hasn't been enough for me to sustain traveling. I think the most I've ever made per month is $300 or $400, and I'm receiving hundreds of thousands of views a month, but it's only really equating to $1 per 1,000 views. And that's great if you're one of the big YouTubers and you're getting 1 million views per video, but for me it's never really been enough to travel from. It's a great extra boost, and I'm not going to knock it, but I needed to figure out other ways to make money besides just the ad revenue. So that brings me to the second one. This is also one that's fairly well known across YouTube, and it's sponsorships and collaborations with companies. So let's say I would put up a sponsored video on this channel, which I have done in the past. If you go back to my older videos, then I would be paid a fee by that company to put a sponsored video on this channel. And that fee can range massively depending on how many subscribers you have, depending on how many views you have, and depending on the company you work with and the overall package that you've agreed. Even the same company working with different people will pay various amounts for exactly the same thing depending on how well you've bartered and how well you've come to an agreement. Like I said, this can vary massively. I've been paid, and I know most people don't talk about money, but I'm going to tell you for complete transparency. I've been paid as much as $7,500 for a campaign before, and I've been paid as little as $200 to $300 for a campaign. It depends completely on what agreement you come to, and so many different variables. But that is one way you can make money. Of course, to make that money, you need a sizable audience and you need to already be getting a lot of views, which takes a lot of time to build up. So what are other ways you can make money without having a big audience? Affiliate links and commissions. And this is a way you can make money not only on YouTube, but also across blogging and across other websites and across other social medias. Basically, by including a link to a company or service that you promote, if a person then clicks on that link and signs up, or buy something after clicking through, then you'll make a portion of whatever they buy. For example, I've included below a Premiere Pro link, an Adobe Premiere Pro sign up link. So if someone wanted to learn how to edit and wants to click on that link and then download Premiere Pro, I receive a fee for directing someone to that link. It doesn't cost the person, it doesn't cost you any more to sign up. You get exactly the same deal you would do normally, but as a sort of referral, then I get a portion of that. And I think that's a way you can make money without charging your viewer or charging someone directly. It's just a nice little bonus that you can include below. And the reason I said that this doesn't particularly take a big audience to start making money is because if one person signs up, you're already making money straight away. Even if your video gets 10 views, if those are very targeted views, if one person clicks to sign up, you're already making money. So you don't need a giant audience, you just need to find the right affiliate link. Licensing clips. And this is definitely something you can make money from without having any audience at all. Let's say you've just seen something that's particularly newsworthy. You're in South Korea and there's a protest going on. You are on the beach and something interesting happens. There are all sorts of various sites that you can upload those clips to and get paid instantly for. If that site then buys the clip, it's likely they're going to use it for some sort of news program or TV program, or even the big social media pages like Lad Bible and Upworthy. Sometimes they buy these clips and then will share it on their own platforms. You get paid that because they're licensing it from you, and then they'll share it and they'll do whatever they want with it. So you have to try and figure out if it's worth you sharing it yourself on your own platforms and possibly getting 1 million views, or if it's more worth, someone paying you $200 to $300 for a clip that might just sit there and gather dust. And what I found as well is by uploading a lot of these videos to YouTube is that then I get people contacting me saying, oh, we've just seen this video, which is 2 years old or something. Can we use this clip? And then I would reply and say, sure, you can use this clip, but it's going to cost you X. Now the next one is kind of a love-hate thing on YouTube. Some of you may know it already, but it's called Patreon. And there are other services like it, but basically it's a way for viewers or for your fans or for your audience to contribute to the person creating videos and to fund them for creating videos or any other art form. So let's say I would promote a Patreon link right now. You guys would then, I could choose to do it for, let's say, I don't know, I want a couple dollars a month from each person to help me along the way. So I just give you a link, you go onto Patreon, and then if you want to, you can support me with a couple of dollars a month because you're enjoying my videos. Now I have to say, this helped me massively when I started out. I think about a year and a half ago, I promoted a Patreon link and I had a Patreon page, and I basically said to the subscribers on here, to some of you guys probably that were still watching back then, so thanks for watching all the way back then. I said, if you want to support me, then you can donate money to Patreon and that will help me to continue making these videos. And I really needed it at the time, and that really helped. But as soon as I was actually making enough money, I discontinued the Patreon page and I've been making money separately to that. It's got a kind of a love-hate thing on here on YouTube because I think some people watching videos don't feel like they should be paying someone to create videos. And I'm not sure exactly why that is, but that's sort of the general feeling on YouTube. So I think you have to be careful with how you promote your Patreon because it does get a little bit of negative feedback. And I've seen that a lot of times on other people's channels. Another thing to be aware with it is that I think it charges around 20% of your donation. So if you're going to donate $10 to someone, Patreon's making $2 off that. So there might be a better way to use your money to help them. Which brings me to merchandising, apps, t-shirts, products, using YouTube as a marketing platform. And that's essentially what any of these bigger YouTubers have done when they've created their website separate to YouTube, when they've created their store, or when they've made an app or a game or anything like that. They've basically just used YouTube to market for them. And I think that's great, that's progression, that's amazing. But again, you do need an audience to be able to do that. So you'd have to get very lucky to create one video and then use that as a marketing tool for something else. You'd have to strike a very viral video that was then going to help you build something. But that can be a strategy for the long run. And I think that's how most big YouTubers make most of their money. It's not from the YouTube ad revenue, it's from a product or service that they've created that adds value to the audience that then sits outside of YouTube. Another thing that I want to talk about is that by creating videos for YouTube, you're going to be developing a skill set. You're developing knowledge of how to create videos. You're developing camera experience and you're learning a really useful skill. So you can then charge for this skill outside. You can charge people to film their event. You can charge to create a video for a company and then sell it to them. You could charge for photography because they go hand in hand really. Once you're learning how to make videos, you're also learning how to frame a shot. There's so many possibilities. And it's not just through ad revenue that you can make money through YouTube. There's so many other things in addition to that. And that's something that I've really learned over the last couple of years. I mentioned some sites there that you can make money from outside YouTube. There are also other sites that you can upload any videos you upload on here to them as well. Sites like VidMe, DTube, I guess Dailymotion, any other video hosting sites, there are possibilities to make money on them as well. And every single link I've mentioned in this video, by the way, I'll put in the description below. Go check them out. I don't think any of those are affiliate links, but I'll just include them to be resourceful and helpful. Which brings me to, again, stock footage. That's another one I just thought of. If you have good footage, you could upload that to Shutterstock and, God, I can't remember, I don't do it much, but I'll put some more links for them below. But anyway, stock footage is basically a big library of photos and videos that you can upload to. People can go on there and choose to download your footage if they want to, and you'll receive a fee for it. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It depends on the quality, it depends if you're uploading in all sorts of different factors, but you can make money passively from someone downloading your stuff. Those are all the ways that I can think of right now. And as always, this is a community platform. If any of you guys know any other ways that you think I've completely missed, then drop them in the comments below and I'll interact, and maybe I'll do an update to this video which include all of the ways that you can make money online while traveling. Another thing that I'll say is that if you're making videos and creating content while you're traveling, you're also then going to have all of these amazing memories to look back on. And that was one of the initial reasons that I started making travel vlogs, because I thought, if nothing else, if no one else watches it besides me and maybe my mum, then in 10 years time, I'll still have, in 50 years time, hopefully, I'll still have all of this stuff here that I can look back on and think, yeah, that was a great memory. And I've been fortunate enough that I have been able to turn it into a career path, and I've been fortunate enough that I am now making money from it, and that's why I want to share that experience with you so you can also make money from YouTube. The downside to it is that it's a lot of work to begin with. When you first start out, there is a massive learning curve to making videos, and even if you are a filmmaker to begin with, it still takes a long time to build up an audience, and you're still probably going to be doing a lot of work for free and a lot of effort for free before you actually start making any returns on your time. What I would say is it's not going to happen overnight. You need to put a lot of time in, and you need to employ the idea of consistent marginal gains, of putting work and time into it every day to increase your subscriber count, increase your ability and knowledge every day, and in the long term, you'll see the rewards. I really hope this has been useful to you. I wanted to be as honest and transparent as I could possibly be to give you all of the information that I've learned over the last 2 years. Like I said, if there's anything I missed, put it below. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe and all that jazz. And I'll be back with more. By the way, if you're wondering what this was behind me the whole time, I have no idea. It's a painting. I'm in an Airbnb right now and it was here and it added a bit of colour to the shot, but that's about it. For now, thank you for watching, and this is my life.